you for joining us today for a look at the Meliá Nassua Beach all-inclusive in the Bahamas. We're going to give them a couple minutes for all the people to come in to the room. But in the meantime, I'm going to say that we have with us today Miss Nathalie Carpentier, or BDM from Canada.
Good morning, bonjour tout le monde.
And I also want to introduce you to Nashelly Tapia, who's the Director of Sales and Property at the Meliá Nassua Beach.
Good morning and bonjour tout le monde.
Just give us 1 minute more for more agents to come on into the room. And I'm going to ask you all to keep your microphones on mute for this virtual fam trip to Meliá Nassua Beach. And at the end, we can take the questions and help you out with anything you need to know. Okay, so just give us 1 minute more. Thank you so much.
We had a good crowd this morning already, almost 40 people.
All right.
That's great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And don't forget to write your comments throughout the webinar at the end, Nashelly, and we're going to be able to answer all your questions.
In the meantime, I'll just say that the Meliá Nassua Beach is actually located on Cable Beach, one of the best beaches in the world, directly there in Nassau, in the Bahamas, and it's a spectacular site. It's also located right next to the Baha Mar hotels, and we will be presenting in just a minute, so just hold tight and we'll be right with you, okay? Okay. 42, wow. We have about 42 so far. That's great.
That's great.
People are still coming in, so I will wait about 30 seconds from now. I'll open the door for Miss Nashelly Tapia to take us on a virtual tour. 30 seconds. Okay, here we go.
I love the little music. It puts us in the mood.
That's for sure. A little Caribbean mood. If you like my picture of the Meliá Nassua Beach there.
And mine is another angle.
All right, beautiful, beautiful.
And what about mine?
Oh,
and
yours
yours,
is
my
fabulous.
God.
That's a beautiful Nassau Beach there. Yeah,
It's
for
torture
sure.
this morning, torture.
Okay, Nashelly, you ready?
I'm super ready.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I turn you over to Nashelly Tapia, the Director of Sales at the Meliá Nassua Beach, to tell us all about her wonderful property. Nashelly, up to you.
Thank you so much, Adam. First of all, good morning, everyone. And thank you to my coworkers in the corporate offices, Juanma, Natalie, Adam, Rodolfo Cresta, Marco, of course, and Rafi, Carolina, everyone who has made this possible. I think this virtual site inspection is going to be super nice because we all need a little bit of the color of the ocean in our screens just to feel that one day we're going to go back to there, right? So I'm ready to start showing you a little bit of this wonderful resort, which is Meliá Nassua Beach. Just a little insight about the destination first before we start with the virtual site. As you know, we are located in Nassau, which is a very small island in the middle of the Bahamas. It's just 35 minutes away on a plane from Fort Lauderdale, like 1 hour from Miami. So we're very close. We have great connectivity throughout the east coast of the United States and also from Canada. A lot of different airlines are coming to the destination usually, and so it's great combination of flights, very small portion of time in the air, and of course the hotel is located 15 minutes away, as Adam was saying, only 15 minutes away from the airport. So we are located in an area called Cable Beach, which is like the place to be. It's like the trendy spot of the destination next to Baha Mar, which is the new development of the island. with the largest casino in the Caribbean and with 3 other properties, very luxurious, SLS, Grand Hyatt, and Rosewood. And we are part of that complex. We're just minutes walking distance from them. So I'm ready to start showing you my screen. So let's start from the scratch. Let's go to your browser. This is your browser, and then you can put Meliá Nassua Beach right here, right? And it's gonna give you this. So you're gonna click right in the name of the hotel, and you're gonna look into the website. All right, we are in Meliá Nassua Beach website. You're gonna scroll down. You're gonna start having some pop-ups with different promotions that we have in place. We have to go down, and you're gonna start seeing some pictures. Hotel at a glance. There you have this little square that says virtual tour. Let's just click into it, and you're gonna get the different shots of the different areas of the hotel. I'm gonna start by showing you our lobby area. Let me tell you a little bit of the story of this hotel. The hotel has been for a little while into the destination, a little bit more than 30 years. However, it was like 6 years ago when Meliá, as a brand, took it over, and Meliá did refurbishment in this area. And this is important for me to show you because I know that some of you agents have been here in the hotel, and one of the questions that I get very often during our presentations when I go and visit your offices or when I'm doing some roadshows, everybody's asking about the lobby. Has the lobby been refurbished? Have any changes been around since Meliá took over this hotel? Well, yes, you can witness that this is a new look and feel of the area. Just imagine yourself getting into the lobby area. This is the general check-in area for all our guests. And next to it, we're gonna see right here to the right-hand side, Esta Vida. Esta Vida is one of our venues where you can go and have some tapas and some drinks and some good dishes. One of the nights when you're staying in the hotel. All right, so this is our lobby, main lobby area. Let me show you another good spot of the hotel. This is the Level Lounge. Keep in mind that as in any of our other resorts, we also have the upper category. And the upper categories are called the level. So the level, what is the level? It's the hotel within the hotel. So imagine that we have 8 different room categories. So the level starts as of the category number 4. These are the best possible views in the house, you know, higher floors, a nice welcome lounge as the one that you are looking at it. This has the footprint of Meliá. If you have visited some other Meliá properties, you will know that this has the perfect look and feel of our lounges. So basically, what do you have in here? Private and personalized concierge service. Throughout your stay, you have also hors d'oeuvres, you have premium brand liquors, you have computers that you can use while you're staying here in case you really want a worry-free vacation and you just want to be in the hotel having a great time without no laptops at all. But you want to come in here and still print your boarding pass or something like that, or check the news or do something like that, you can do it also here at the Level Lounge. Additional perks during your stay while you're staying at the level categories. As I mentioned, the best views in the house. You have a dedicated beach area, which we're going to visit in just a moment. You have concierge, personalized service, and of course, the upgrade stay by being at the level. I'm pretty sure you want to take a look into our beach area and have a little cocktail with us, or two. This is the beautiful beach area of the level. My recommendation while you're staying in this area is that you ask for a calic, K-A-L-I-K. A calic is the local Bahamian beer. I can tell you it's really good, especially when it's kind of frozen. It's really super good. So what I like to tell you about this image is that the beach is just beautiful, as in the rest of the island. The beaches here in Nassau are amazingly beautiful. Take a look, it's just like a pool in there. And then right in front, you're gonna see, in that picture, you're gonna see also a little island right in front. So that's called the Balmoral Island. Usually what we have, it's a little deck, it's a little place where you can take a little boat. That boat takes you every hour by the hour to that little island. No charge for the boat ride. Takes you there in 10 minutes, and it's a very nice kind of like a small tour. What you can do in that island is to swim with dolphins, to play with mud rays, to do kayaking. Of course, those things have an additional price, but the ride itself with the little boat, just for you to get to know the little island, has no cost at all. And I can tell you that whenever our clients are super stressed, when we are super stressed, the best way to get rid of that stress is just by getting into this beautiful ocean, which colors are just amazing, beautiful. So this is our beach area. Let me take you to the pool area of Meliá Nassua Beach. We have a total of 3 pools. One of them is exclusively for adults, and the other 2 are for families and for general guests. What I like to mention about this is that even when the hotel is a 694 rooms property, it's not super huge. It's not the kind of hotel that you have to take a little golf cart to go from one side to the other. Let's say that from the lobby area, which is the first image that I show you, to go to this area and even to the pool, it takes you no more than 2 minutes. So that's something very nice, because you don't spend a lot of time like walking from one side to the other of the hotel. Let's say you forgot your suntan lotion. You don't have to walk 10 minutes to get it. So everything is very compact. And during the last 2 years, we have been working on a refurbishment or beautification process, let's say, of the resort. Now, the color of the hotel, it's a little different than how it used to be in the past. You can see the walls are now white with some brown aspects. And also we did some changes on the pools, on the flooring, on the layout of the different plants and everything, just to make sure that our clients like it even more. So that's the pool area of our hotel. Now let me take you, please, to a culinary experience in one of our restaurants. This is Cilantro, Mexican specialties restaurant. Take a look into our beautiful layout of the resort. Let me tell you that the culinary experience will give you a total of 7 different restaurants, including Black Angus. Black Angus is our meat specialty cuts restaurant. That is the only one that has an additional cost, but trust me, it is super worth it. That cowboy, I think you need 2 tables to eat that cowboy. It's just super big, it's large, and it's wonderful. And then the other restaurants are included in our all-inclusive experience. You don't have any limitation on the number of times you want to visit any restaurants. You're coming just for 2 nights, just a quick getaway. You can have access to our a la carte restaurants. No restrictions at all. We require reservations in our a la carte restaurants. And as I mentioned, this is the Mexican venue. Take a look into this section, because this is basically a little separated room within the restaurant. And we have that type of layout in some of the restaurants, just as the one that I'm going to show you next, which is Nikkei. Why? And why I'm mentioning this, because let's say that you are sending a wedding our way or a big family our way. That would be a very nice and separate dining experience for them. Best recommendation, it's to have a mole here. Mole, M-O-L-E. You know, that's very Mexican dish. Pollo con mole, chicken with mole. You will love it. Let me take you now to Nikkei. This is Nikkei, Asian Peruvian fusion. The best sushi is here. We have teppanyaki tables here. This also requires reservation. At the end of the restaurant, we have also a private dining section, which is perfect for small weddings or for large family groups. And as you can see, the ambience of the restaurants it's very nice. It's kind of like elegant, but trendy, but chic. And let me remind you that all of this floor as together with the first floor, which is the check-in general area, that was fully refurbished 6 years ago when Meliá took over this beautiful property. So it's just to give you an idea of the good dining experience that you may have while you are staying in Meliá Nassua Beach. There you have the 2 teppanyaki tables, the big sushi bar. And what I like about this sushi bar is that as you are sitting there, you can have lychee martini. Don't forget to ask for a lychee martini when you are there. It's really, really good. Let me take you now. Just a quick peek. I'm going to show you the Black Angles, because Black Angles, you have to visit Black Angles when you come to the destination. This restaurant, the food, the empanadas are to die for. You have shrimp empanadas, you have meat empanadas, you have the cowboy steak, you have a wonderful clam chowder here. It's really good. The restaurant, actually, this was voted the best restaurant among all the Baja Mar campus. All the customers, when they were visiting the different restaurants, they actually provided their feedback and of their overall experience in terms of pricing, in terms of the food, in terms of service, everything. And this was voted #1 restaurant, competing, and very important to say, with all the Baja Mar restaurants, including the ones that are in the Grand Hyatt, SLS, and Rosewood. So we are very proud for that. And you should be part of this as well when you come to the destination. Don't forget to ask for the cowboy. Really good. Let me take you now to a level junior suite. I want to show you this one because this is my perfect recommendation for the newlyweds. If you have clients that are looking desperately to have a romantic getaway, this would be the place to be. This is very good size room. This is part of the level. Remember that as of the 4-room category in the hotel, we start with the level rooms. You can see that the look and feel, it's modern, it's cozy, it's trendy, it's nice. The size of the room is very nice, and it's good for up to 2 people. Another tip that I will give you is that this one connects with another room. So you can have mom and dad here, let's say, and then up to 3.5, 3.1 people in the other room. So that will give you, let's say that this is a large family of maybe mom, dad, and 2 or 3 kids. You can have them here. You see where this little sign of walk-in is? It's because that it's a connecting room. And I'm pretty sure you just saw the kind of view that you can have from this room. Isn't it amazing? I love it. One of the things that we are super proud of is the view from our balconies. The shape of the hotel, it's like U. So it's a U shape. Therefore, most of our rooms have this beautiful ocean view. And I would say that if the people is ready to visit the destination and ready to come and take this short flight from the East Coast to the destination, it is really, really worth it for you to push for the ocean view categories. Take a look. Isn't it amazing? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The ocean, the color of the ocean is just to die for. So this is my recommendation for the newlyweds or for weddings. or even for larger families that are not ready to buy a 2-bedroom suite. So a junior suite connecting with the following room that I'm going to show you, which is the level ocean view. Take a look. This will be the connecting room to the one we just saw. So this is basically the level ocean view. Let me show you. This wants me to walk. So let me show you. Look at the view. Look at the color of the ocean. Beautiful. So this is the room that is next to, let's say that, not this particular one, but usually a room like this will be next to the one that I just showed you. So this is at the level ocean view category. Or maybe if you don't want, the one that it's connecting to the one that I showed you earlier will have 2 double beds. So it will give you max occupancy of 3.1, meaning 3 adults and 1 children, or 2.2, 2 adults and 2 children, plus the 2 in the next room. So that will give you enough possibilities, right? And please look at the kind of furniture of this room, because I'm going to show you next a run of the house. It's not going to be a run of the house. It's going to be a premium ocean view room, but it's basically the same layout as all the run of the house rooms. So just for you to see the difference between a room that it's in the level categories and a regular room.
Hi, how you doing? Fine, thanks.
Can you please mute your microphone? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look into a regular room. This will be a regular room. So as you can see, the layout, it's basically the same as the one that I just showed you from the level ocean view. The difference is, of course, in the type of furniture and the type of flooring, the curtains, basically the atmosphere of the room. But the view of the level ocean view and this premium ocean view room, it's basically the same, as beautiful as the other one. But of course, this one doesn't look that modern as the level ocean view room or all the level categories, right? So there you go. Just in case you have questions about the different room categories, the first room category will be just like the one you have in your screen, but with no view. The second one will be like the one you have in your screen with full view. The third will be this one, and the fourth will be the level ocean view. This is the one that we just saw a moment ago. So here in Meliá.com, you will find all the different areas of the hotel. We basically went through most of the pictures, the virtual site inspections that we have. But I also wanted to show you some Instagram moments, because by doing this, I want to show you some tips, or I want to give you some tips. During the week, sometimes on Saturdays, sometimes on Fridays, we have what we call the Junkanoo party. We have the Bahamian night. So we have a very nice pool party or buffet around the pool party. And at the end, we have the Junkanoo dancers. This is so unique from the destination, and this is the kind of costumes that they wear. Also, big tip for you and for your clients. On the 25th of December, which is the Christmas, and also New Year's Eve, there's a big parade of the Junkanoo dancers in downtown. That it's a must-seen parade, and it goes during the entire night. So they like good festivities during the premium season. These are some of the sushi rolls that we serve at the Nikkei. You really have to try this when you come first, because those are really, really good. My recommendation of dish is this one, or oh my God, the salmon is to die for as well. So this you can find it at Nikkei, and these are real posts from our clients in our Instagram page. Go there, just sign in, Meliá Nassua Beach, and also you're gonna find a lot of like new postings in the following days. You're gonna find a lot of new postings in Facebook and on Instagram, because we plan to be very, very, showing you a lot of things of what we're doing currently in the hotel. So this is the Calic, a client posting a picture of the Calic, which is the national beer. I really recommend you to try this one. Are very good. And of course, a little bit of an inspired note. We have had a lot of nice couples, popping the question and just getting into that following step. So just to give you some ideas of what you can do when we all can travel again, just pop the question or send the clients that would like to pop the question our way and we will help them. All right. Is there any question?
All right. Thank you so much, Nashelly. And I'm sure Natalie has a couple questions on the chat box she'd like to go through. Natalie?
Yes, I've taken notes, so it's going to be faster than just going and rolling the bar. So we have a few, but very interesting questions. Some that Adam and I, we know the answer, but we prefer Nashelly to answer because since you live there, poor you, it's going to be easier for you to answer them. So the first question is, are the pools heated or not?
Yes, they are heated. Yes, good. The 3 pools are heated. Good. Usually they heat to 27.
Wow. Okay, so good question and good answer.
Yeah. But yeah, they are heated. Although with the heat that you feel, especially in the summer season, I promise you that, well, of course we heat them during the winter season. During the summer season, there's not really
There's no need. Yeah. No. We have to think of the planet.
Yes, and the electricity bill as well.
Yeah. So second question is, how's the weather like in December?
Okay.
That's a tough one because Mother Nature is unpredictable sometimes.
Unpredictable. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I've been living all my life in beach destinations, and I know, like, my nephews and kids of the family, they always wondering why we don't have any snow or why we don't see, like, the Santa coming with all this.
Send them to me. I'll show them snow.
I know. So as in the Mexican Caribbean or some other beach destinations like we don't really have a lot of, like, bad weather. It's not, let's say, as hot as during the summer days. But
it's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable. The month of January, it's a little bit chilly, the month of January. But chilly for us because we are used to the heat, but not chilly for people that comes from Canada or from USA. No, not at all.
Perfect. Next question is for the beach. How do we separate? Oh, that's a good, it's exactly the good timing because the level beach, the question is, what's the difference between the level beach and the regular beach? Because it's the same beach, of course, but what is different from the level side?
Okay, so basically, let's say we're looking at the hotel, like all the hotel is right here. You can see the regular beach area is all this, what I'm showing you right now. You see the bed lounges, all white.
So the right part, on the right side.
Right, the right side, it's the regular size, side, and then the left, you can see that we have like different like sunbeds and a little bit
quality-wise, and space.
With servers, right?
Yeah, with service, yes.
Okay, good. Next question is for the kids club, what are the ages? Okay,
ages are 5 to 12. And the only thing that we request is for the parents not to leave the hotel.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Okay. And the next question, we still have 3 or 4. For the entertainment or for private events, we don't have a theater per se, but how can you manage the shows with the theater concept or for a group that would require some kind of theater for hosting special events?
Okay, so we have, actually that's a very good question because we have one of the largest convention centers in the destination, one of the largest. Let me show you this picture because that will give us a better idea of the layout of the beach. So on the right-hand side of your screen, that is the entire regular beach. And on the left-hand side, right here, right in front of this blue ceiling restaurant, there is the level beach, okay? Now, all this beach at night can be used for private events. Also, some areas around the pool can be used. And we can hardly see this, but all this where I'm showing right here next to the mirror here, you can see, well, not mirror, this will be window, a big window, like, yeah, like a mirror window. All of this is like an L shape, that it's a very nice terrace where we can perform a lot of events.
Okay.
And also we have one of the largest convention centers in the entire destination. So if the clients wants to have, if the group wants to have an indoor experience, we have the space for up to 1,300 people in theater style.
Perfect.
But
the question is from Marnie. So Marnie can email you and set up, and you'll see for the stage and the equipment and everything.
yes, for sure. For sure. We can do it indoors or outdoors. Of
Excellent.
course. Yeah.
Perfect. We have one new question coming in. Are there any daily resort fees?
Oh, no. No.
Oh, no.
We don't. We
Wow.
don't have any, so that's good. So with the all-inclusive rate, we cover everything, right? So it's one-time fee, and that's it. You don't have to come and pay more taxes, gratuities, resort fees, nothing.
No
everything,
worries.
It's no worries. Everything is included. The only thing that you will have to pay extra if you want to have this amazing dining experience is with Black Angus, which is, yes, it's a la carte and it's at an additional cost. Let's say that you want to do something on this little island that is right in here in our picture. You can see it right in front. That's the Balmoral Island. If you want to do the swimming with the dolphins, if you want to do any of the activities or eat at the island, then you pay extra. If you want to do, let's say, go to the casino next door at Bahamar, or you want to have a dinner or any experience in the other resort, then you can do it at an extra cost. Or, you know, like any of the stores in the hotel, if you want to buy anything that it's not part of our regular all-inclusive concept, will have an extra charge. But
Perfect.
those fees, we don't charge them.
And you're talking about the Bahamar. There's a discotheque there that clients can walk up to the Bahamar. It's only 2 minutes away, right?
Yeah, it's just very, very close. Let's say it's about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
By the beach, actually. We have now a new pathway that it's not here in the picture. But that's a good point. I will put it in some other pictures, because in some other presentations, because there's a pathway from here to the right-hand side of the picture. And then we have to walk by the beach and then get to the pool area of the Bahamar complex. You cross that and then you get to Bond, B-O-N-D, like James Bond. That's the nightclub. And then they have another one, which is the Sky Bar. So it's kind of trendy, good, nice ambience. Yes. And also, very important, next to us, there is the construction going on right now between ourselves and SLS. And this is going to be part of the entire complex. This is the construction of the water park. It's a $200 million built project. Yeah, it's huge. And it's going to have like this slides, like beautiful places, and it's going to have great things, I believe, also for the weddings and for
And if you look at this picture, the water park would be on the left or on the right?
On the right.
On the right side.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Good.
And
Yes.
just so people know, the Bahamar is also to the right of this picture or the left?
To the right.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, it's to the right. And then the good thing about the project is that the phase 1, it's already open, which is like the infinity pool right in front of the hotel. And then now they are working on the second phase, let's say, and that's going to be open by the end of this month. Now with the situation, it might be taking a few 2 or 3 more months more. but it's going to be opening soon, the second phase. And the third phase is going to be open in 2021. It's a huge project.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it is. Okay, we have two more questions on my part. The first one is not really a question. It's more like a specification concerning the rooms. If you click on one of the rooms, the flooring material, can you explain that it's not carpet? It looks like carpet on the picture.
Yeah, the ones in for the level, actually, this is chill. Maybe you can help me with this.
It's vinyl or it's well, it's not carpet, but the motif, the design. When you look at the picture, you're sure that it's carpet.
Carpet. But
this one it's not carpet. Basically, no. This one is
like
not.
A vinyl.
Yeah. This one from the regular room. This one is carpet.
Yeah, but very.
The run of the house rooms have a piece of parquet. Yes.
Yeah.
Only in the bedding and on where the bed is has carpet. The rest it's flooring.
Good.
Yeah.
Perfect. And two last details. One for the a la carte options. If you exclude the Black Angus, that is like an outside from the all-inclusive plan, it's unlimited with reservations.
Yes, unlimited with reservations. And then we're looking at Esta Vida right now. So the Esta Vida will be one of the venues. The Market, which is the only buffet restaurant that we have, will be the second venue. Cilantro, which we visited. The Italian restaurant, that's number 4. The Asian, that's number 5. The Grill right in front of the beach. When we were at the beach, we saw that one. We have 6 restaurants included, plus Black Angus, which is the extra cost one. And then when we're looking at this picture and this little video that I just put on your screens, you can see that very nice terrace that we have right in front of the ocean. You see that terrace? That it's a very nice venue for good groups as well. So
was it the tapas bar? This one?
Esta Vida.
Esta Vida. This is the tapas one.
This is the tapas one, with a very nice upgraded new menu that is really good.
Oh, we need to go back.
Definitely.
You guys have to come. We have to organize a nice fam trip because we want to travel. We want to be back in the ocean, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And my last specification is on a personal note. Since we have a lot of attendees and they're all drooling to come to the hotel and they're very curious, there's a lot of agents that benefit from the cruise market to stop over Nassau and ask to have a day pass or something. Can you clarify how you work? Because you guys have a really high demand for day passes because of the opportunity of all the cruise ships. So maybe take a moment to just specify what's the right way to be able to come and see the hotel.
That's another very good question. So yes, you are right. We get a lot of requests for day passes, because actually there are like a lot of cruises coming into the destination. Sometimes you can see up to 4 or 5 big cruises right there in downtown. So since we get a lot of requests, sometimes 5, 10 per day, we cannot provide them on a complimentary basis, but take a note of my email or send Adam or send Natalie an email, and then you guys can contact me. You can send me a note and you can say, you know what, I'm going to be there X or Y day, and then I'll give you a discount. The cost of the day passes is usually $139 per adult and 50% for the kids up to 12 years, from 5 to 12. And then what we usually provide is a discount. So the adult will cost $119, and the kid 50% of that price.
Hey, wonderful. Thank you very much, Nashelly, for this information. I have one quick question. One of my agents here is asking about the room occupancy back in the level. They were trying to understand the configuration. You have
for sure.
Thanks.
So in this room, remember this is the first level category, right? This is the level ocean view. Okay. So the level ocean view can have 1 king size bed or 2 double beds. Max capacity on a 2 double bedroom is 2 adults and 2 kids under 12, or 3 adults and 1 kid under 12. So max 4 bodies in a room. Just keep in mind something very important. On a 2 double bed, you cannot have an additional bed. On this, which is a king size bed, you could have another bed, you know, like a rollaway. So you can have max, let's say, comfortably 3 people. Okay. But the max occupancy will be 2.2 or 3.1. And then I show you also another type of room, which was the level junior suite. On this, the level junior suite, it's max occupancy, it's 2 adults. It will be here, 2 adults. So, but if you want to extend, you have an extended family, don't forget that you can have 2 rooms, which is the level junior suite, and next door would be adjoining to the level ocean view, which will give you max capacity of 4 bodies. So you can have 6 people in 2 rooms, and that would be very good for a nice family.
Wonderful. I also have another question. Does it ever feel overcrowded when you have the day pass people from the ship coming in, or is it spacious enough to hold everybody?
I don't think so. I don't really think so, because the property, actually we were looking at this
Don't you have like a maximum of day passes per day?
Actually, we cut the day passes once we get into a maximum occupancy. Around 85%, we just decide not to, we decide to stop selling day passes because we want to focus primarily into our guests. And actually, in addition to the travel agents requesting day passes, discounts or something, we also have clients who just want to spend the day with us because they know that one of the nicest beaches in the destination is the Cable Beach area, which is this one. And since we are in
the cruise terminal, it's like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's not far at all. And then you can come to the hotel just by paying a little bus, but it costs $125. That's it. Or $25 one way on a cab. But it takes you the same time, basically. And the bus, it's very safe. So the thing here is that this beach is very nice, and opposed to what is going on the beach of Paradise Island, where most of those cruise ships land. If you stay on the Paradise Island section, most of the people from the cruises will stay there. So it's very crowded. It's a very crowded beach while all these cruise ships are right there in the dock. So that's why the people like to come to the Cable Beach area, plus the fact that whenever they take a little cab or a little bus to come to this section of the island, they get to see the island itself. So it's just like a little nice tour into the island. Plus the fact that we are all inclusive. Being all inclusive, you don't have to worry about, okay, you can come at 9 a.m., you can have breakfast, full breakfast, you can start having some drinks, some margaritas, you can have some Calic beers, you can have a Bahama Mama, which is a very nice drink of the Bahamas. And then you can also have lunch before you go back to your cruise ship around 3 or 4 p.m., no? So you have a lot of meals, you have a lot of drinks for a specific price, against being just buying a la carte, which might take you even more than what you pay on an all-inclusive option.
I'd like to mention one more quick thing. For the agents who, if the hotel is too full and it cannot do a day pass, for argument's sake, if you're over 85%, can they come in and do a site inspection at least, though? Is that a possibility?
Yes. And you know what? With the agents, what I usually do is that even when we are running full occupancies, very high occupancies, if that is the case, the agents will always have, like a little exception. It's just like, okay, if it's 1 or 2, if it is a group of 20, then it might be a little bit different. But if it is 1 or 2, I always touch bases with my managers, and then we'll figure it out and we'll allow you to come in. And also the site inspection, you're always more than welcome, because I do believe that whenever you know the product and whenever you have a contact on property, you feel very confident, and then you go, back home with your clients, and then you sell with more confidence. So it's very important that you know that you have an ally in the hotel, and we're ready to help you all the time.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. One more quick question. I just saw someone was asking, is the beach private?
Okay. The beach doesn't have access from one side. Well, actually, it doesn't really have access from any place, but I would assume that it's the same all over the places. I mean, the beaches cannot be private because a person can come and walk around. This is a very solitary beach. I could put it that way, because you don't have a lot of like access. You really don't see people like selling on the beach or like with things like that, because even the non-motorized and motorized water sports are operated by the hotel. Therefore, you don't have like vendors coming in. That's important to know. Well, but the beaches, if you walk from another beach, you can. I mean, I could start walking from where I live, and I could get to the beach, and no one could tell me anything.
But you cannot use the beach chairs and everything.
No, exactly.
On the other side, there's the public beach at Cable Beach that is very popular as well.
I know being an island person myself that the beach cannot be really private, but if a person walks on the water line right throughout, it's okay, but they can't come onto our beach and sit in the lounge chairs, etc. Okay.
Of course, that is correct. That is correct.
Wonderful. Any other questions? Natalie, you got anything else, Natalie?
I cleared everything. Very good question, guys.
Right. Yes, thank you for.
And I put our contacts: Nashelly's, Adam's, and myself.
That's super great. And the only thing I like to tell you is that I appreciate the time you all took this morning to come and to spend 45 minutes with us. I really appreciate it. This is just like a window for you to get to know better the Meliá Nassua Beach property, and just to tell you that we are ready to welcome you whenever you're ready to come.
Thank you so much, and Natalie and I will be working on some fam trips. Don't you worry to bring some clients down for you there, Nashelly. But
for sure.
Thank you all again. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Nashelly. Thank you, Juanma. Thank you, Rodolfo, and everybody who has been here today. We really appreciate your time, and we will see you again real soon, all right?
Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias.
Gracias.
Bye-bye.
Gracias.
Bye-bye.